Alright, good morning everyone. So I'm just going to be talking about these two bags that I use. Well, I'm going to be using this one for soda as well. I've been using this for soda activations to go summits. So this is, y'all familiar with this? It's the U.S. Marine Corps assault pack that I picked up off eBay. It's roughly like $65 to $70 for the whole package. Just be careful because they use stock footage on the images. You just want to make sure you get a good one, and you want to make sure you get the plastic sleeve that's in here. No gripes about this backpack except for the fact that it's got this solid padding back here. Be nice if it was webbing. When you sweat, it gets wet. But overall, it's a comfortable bag. It's freaking super strong. It holds enough gear. It's 30 liters. It'll hold the small CW QRP rigs only, like the Mountain Topper, the QMX well. I just have cases for it that I put them in. It works pretty well, so it's a great backpack. I just wanted to get another backpack that held a little bit more gear, and doesn't feel so overloaded. So I picked up, here, let me move this one out of the way. So I picked up just recently, because I was trying to think of a way that I could organize all the gear, the radios, the batteries, and have it in an organization. And I was thinking about buying small pouches for everything, or like a small case to put inside that bag. And then I started just looking around online, and I picked up this bag based on just what I was looking for. And this is the F-Stop Tilapia 50-liter bag. It's got this Duradiamond weather resistant nylon. It feels strong. Like, this is, so far it seems like it's very strong with that Duradiamond nylon material that it's using. It's also weather resistant material, and then it has these weather resistant zippers, which is kind of nice. You got this rubber in here, and I'll get some close-ups of this. Let's just go through this bag and see what we got here. Alright, so let's get into this. So I'll just start at the top here. So you just have this compartment here, and I'm going to tell you some of the things I like about this and that I don't like. So far the material is literally, this stuff is tough. And I think it's well built, and I like some of the designs it has. So this is the back outer pouch, and every zipper on here has this like rubber like addition on here to it's as strength. So what you can do is just open this up. So you have this, and then you have a zipper in here. But so far, I mean, this is great. You can strap your gear in here. So what you can also do here is that this pouch here, I have my mask here. You can actually put this in here, and then once this is zipped in, you can actually hook this in like this if you need to. I'm not going to do it this way, or if you had a tripod, if you're going to be doing camera work, but I haven't really gotten into this. You can hold it here, but this is actually not very tight. It's more for like a tripod. So for now, I'm going to keep the mask inside. So let me move the mask out of the way here. So we have that compartment. Let me look up here. I'm going to make sure that we're actually in film in line here. So let me just push it up here. So again, like every zipper, I forgot to mention too, this hardware is all aluminum, which is nice. It's not plastic, so you're not going to have a chance of shutting it at the car door when you get to the site. And I don't know about you, but I've slammed the car door on the plastic buckles, and it's actually snapped them. So this is where you have your hydration line coming through, and I'll explain that in a bit. But one thing off the bat here, so this is kind of you got a pocket here. It's kind of small, but it's okay. You can put gear in here. I've seen guys putting water bottles in here. I don't want to use a water bottle because every time I stop, I'd have to get a water bottle. And inside here, when I show you, there's a case. It's not a lot of room for a water bottle, but this is just something you can put extra gear in. And then you have this side pouch here. Again, quick access accessories that you need, you can get right in there. And then we have the same on the other side. So we have the same design here. So we have zipper here. It's the same exact as the other side. So a little weird. I mean, it's okay. I just don't, you have the case inside here that's holding all your gear. So there's not a lot of room in here, but you can definitely slide something in here if you need quick access to something. So it's okay. It's a little weird, but I think if it was a little bit bigger, it'd be a little bit better. So we got that. So, and then let's get into the top here, the top portion here. So I'm gonna raise this up a little bit so you guys can see this. So we have, so this is kind of a small pouch on the top. So right now I just have this, I just have this wrapping, and then I have a drone controller in here. So that's what I have in the top portion up here. And it has a zipper up here so you can put your keys, any accessories that you want up in here, wallet. And then there's another, I want to make sure that I'm in frame here, and there's another thing right here, another zipper compartment, and there's 2 slots on each side. So it's a good, another spot. It's a nice like felt fabric in here. If you need to put something in here that you don't want to get scratched, that can go in there. So it's kind of cool. There's a lot of pockets in here, and I think it's nice. It's dual zipper on this as well. Single zipper on the top, dual on the bottom. And then if you open up this, make sure, yeah. So right in here you have a spot to throw gloves, hat, a jacket, a lightweight jacket, heavy jacket, just so you can change your layers. Okay, so now let me just close this up, and then we'll get into what I think is really, really cool about this bag. So let's pull this off. I think this is one of the coolest features that I found on this bag. So you just lay it on the back. It's got that tough material, so you can just put it right on the ground, and you can open it up. Let me move it. Actually, I'm gonna turn it this way, and you can open it up. So I'm just gonna start up here. So let me get the camera readjusted again. So this is this is on the back side of this. I have a lighter, I have my pens, I have my pencil for logging, and then I have some extra SMA connectors for the BNC connector in there. These are all magnetic, which is kind of cool. They just go right down. You can put SD cards in here, or you can put other parts that you need for backup parts for your radios, which is kind of cool, I think. And then there's another compartment here. Again, you can just do this. I have a chem light in here. Keep that in here. I just recently got this, so I haven't had a chance to really do that. You can put your business card in here with your ID. So another thing that's kind of nice about this is it's got this sleeve in here, and I have my logging clipboard here. But what's really cool about it, hold on a second. For those that like either a tablet or a computer, this is a 13-inch MacBook, and it fits right in there. And you just fold it down and zip it in. For me, I'm not going to be carrying a computer with me, or an iPad, or any kind of logging software. I usually always do by hand or on my cell phone. But yeah, it just goes right in there, and it zips down like it velcros to this. Okay, so what I want to do here is kind of turn it around this way. So now we're here, and kind of go through the gear that I have in here. And I really think that this is the biggest plus factor for me, is why I picked up this bag. So in here I have, these are batteries and microphones for the GoPro, so I'll just take that out. And here I have paracord, zip ties, Velcro straps for the antennas, along with some tent stakes. So that was up in the top here. I have my link dipole. It's right here. That's a 20 meter, 17 meter, and 15 meter. An extra right and rain pad for backup. So this is just what I've used before. I might actually go back to this pad. I think I just need to work on that and not carry clipboard. I just like the clipboard because it gives me a little bit more riding space. This is I always carry 2 antennas. So this is the in-fed half wave, 10 meters to 40 with 17 and 30 meter links. And then I always carry my top chasers list with me so I can be a little bit personable with the people I make contacts with. Okay, I'll just keep that there. I have my DJI mini drone in here, fits right in here. Has 3 batteries. And then in the top pouch here, I have coax. I have a 3-foot for the end-fed half wave, or the dipole. That's 25 feet. Let's start here. I just have, these are like Tylenol, electrolyte pills, and ibuprofen. I carry a headlamp that goes in here. I'll just pull all this out. And I'll get a shot of the top of this. I have my QX Mini high band, 20 to 10 meters. It's a new case I just purchased up from here. I hope I'm saying this right. I think it's Tuflin USA. He prints these out, so I picked one up. I just wanted to protect the knobs while it's in here. 2 keys. I always bring 2 keys. This is the N0 SA from Larry, the M5. And then I'm carrying the Bamatech key, TP3, which is this is my first portable key. Great key, love this key. And then this radio is the TR35 that I built from the kit. And then in here, I'm carrying the 3.5 millimeter cables for the keys and the speaker. And then I have 2 trigger cables here. One's a 12 volt and a 9 volt. The 9 volts for the QMX, and the 12 volt is for the TR35. This is just in a GoPro case. So this is a 20 amp hour USB-C with it. This is what I use for the trigger cables. And then I just picked up another one that's as a backup that's even smaller, and this is a 22. Let me make sure I'm right here. Sorry, this is a 10 milliamp battery that has the same capabilities, has a USB-C, and I just use the trigger cables. So I always bring 2 batteries. I don't know, I've only had these batteries for a short amount of time, so I can't really give them a great review on how well they've been doing. But so far, they've been doing very well. I haven't had an issue with them. And here I have headphones, and then I have my portable speaker. So this is that Anchor Core portable speaker. All right, so I'm gonna pick you guys up here and just kind of show you what's going on in here. So these compartments are Velcro, and you can move them around, which is kind of nice. and you can move them around and make different sizes. So you can make the sizes that you want to fit your components that you're actually going to be putting in here. So that's that setup for those two radios. It's going to change as I change out radios. If I get a, the MCH QRP rig, I might just, adjust this out this way, and just reorientate it the way you want it. This is basically like a puzzle piece in here. You just fit it around your equipment, which is really nice. All right, so everything's packed back up, and there's these individual Velcro straps that you can use to keep stuff from moving around, but stuff doesn't really move around in here once you close up this case, which is just like that, and then you just zip it, which is just really, it's just a nice feature to have this unzip, and then you just flip it open and you can start grabbing your gear from out of the pack instead of pulling it out of the top. I used to carry everything in dry bags. I don't think I need to do that now. We'll see. I haven't tried this pack out yet, so I'm getting ready to in the next few days. So let's get to gripe number one that I don't like about this backpack. It's like the US Marine Corps assault pack I had. It's got this solid pad. It's just solid right in here, and it would have been nice if they would have had mesh in here to breathe. It's summertime now, and even here in Southern California, even when I was doing stuff in the so-called winter time, I still got wet on the US Marine Corps bag, and it would be, it's not great to have it wet. It'd be nice if this was webbed. That's my first gripe. That I'm not too happy about. Not too happy about. I just don't know how it's gonna actually turn out when I go out to do an activation with this. So let me get this zipped up, and then I'm gonna explain to the. All right, so let's get to this water bladder issue. So the water bladder exit for the hose is right here. I've seen guys talk that they say that online said they carry the water bladder here in the back, but there's no line, there's no exit for the hose to come out of here and then through here, out of this back pouch. And if you did it that way anyways, then you'd have to have your hose hanging out here, and then you'd have to zip it in the hose here and then just hanging out here. I don't know, I just don't like that. So I understand the engineering behind this. Let me pick you up here. As you remember, on the front here, you unzip this and then you have access to all your gear. So they have the water bladder pouch, if you guys can see it right in here. Right in here. It's the logical location in the backpack to put it. You have it here, and then you run the hose up through here, and then you can hook it out here how you want it. Yeah, and it makes sense, right? Because you don't want the water bladder up here because you're opening the front compartment here to get all your gear. And you definitely don't, I wouldn't want it there anyways. So I've had one leak slowly once in the other backpack, the US Marine Corps. Luckily I had wet dry bags, so everything didn't get wet, just the outside of the bags. But yeah, it's not a huge gripe. It's just right here. I prefer the weight this way. More towards the center of my back, and keeping the weight there, so I don't feel like I'm having the pack pull back. But overall, I understand the engineering. You're carrying camera gear, and you definitely want to have that in the back here. You don't want it in the front, but not a big deal. I forgot to mention the other gripe. This backpack's pretty expensive. Hopefully it's a backpack that I can enjoy for a long time. It seems very well made. I think they did a good job of re-engineering this backpack from where it was, because there were some issues that people were, not issues, but people were adding wants, where you had it didn't have, these pockets right here for the laptop, and you know, your laptop and all the this accessory wasn't here. It was just I think it had a small pouch. I don't quote me on that, but I think it only had a zipper pouch like this, but it didn't have access for, you know, to put your electronics in here like a laptop or an iPad. So overall, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the organization. But that was, yeah, the 3 gripes: the padding, which I don't know yet because I haven't tried it. The hydration is a little weird, but I understand it because, you know, you have gear in the front, and then the cost. But I'll be following up with you all on how this backpack does. I like it. It looks good. I just want to make sure that it actually works for me and what I'm doing in terms of, you know, some hiking, doing ham radio, you know, and for those that just want to do photography, I mean, this is a great bag for if you're doing ham radio and your other hobby. If you're not carrying a drone and you're doing, you know, camera shoots, it's a great backpack because it's super organized. So yeah, let me turn you guys around here and just say thanks. I'll keep you guys all updated on this backpack and let you all know how it does. But I think this is a pretty cool backpack for somebody that does portable ham radio. So, all right, till next time, 73.